Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations unto the elect in the nation of Israel, and to you speckled bird Israelites that are scattered across the four corners of the earth, and to you sisters that may be listening and learning, and to all you new brothers that may be listening and learning, and to all you brothers that are out there in the highways and byways, risking your lives and your freedoms to magnify the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, to wake up the remnant in these latter days. I just wanted to also let the newcomers, the Israelites are who you call black, Hispanic, or Native American, by lineage, by seed line, sperm line, it's a physical thing, because you may have some Christians say, oh, well, you can be a spiritual Israelite, or you can be engrafted in if you're, not, one of those races I listed, I named, and that's not true. It's only by lineage and seed line, which comes from the man. Your nationality is determined by your father. Numbers 1 and 18, there's no such thing as mixed people. The seed, the race starts off with the father, and it ends with the father. But your mother does, birth you, but she's like the incubator, for lack of better words. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and do this quick video on this, hey, it's not over, like they said, and I've made videos saying this, why would they put this up and they tell you, should you listen? Well, I thought y'all the ones were, we were supposed to follow you, you know. See, what's happening is that they're losing control of the narrative, you know. Let me get this in Job chapter 5. Let me get this in Job chapter 5 and verse 12. Right, because I'm not going to, I can't really say certain words because they'll take the video down. But hey, it is what it is. But, I'm going to try my best not to say certain words. But, I'm going to bring out the scripture and, get to it. But this is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You see that? So, hey, the Lord is doing this, man. He made them put this, should you listen? Well, didn't they just, release people from having to do certain things, right? Are they not doing that? And at the same time, they telling you it's not over? That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you make everything go back to normal, and then you questioning the people that you was telling to do this and that, get jabbed up and donut shopped, and then all of a sudden you pulling back those rules, you reversing it. Now you ain't gotta do it, but then at the same time you questioning should you listen? It says USA Today, so this is a big news outlet that's bringing this out, man. Let me get this in Psalms 64, I believe. This is a classic. Psalm 64 and verse 8. It says, so shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves, and all that see them shall flee away. And that's what's happening right now. Since I read Job chapter 5 verse 12, the Lord disappointed the devices of the crafty, because a lot of people are finding out, that they have been played, they have been, screwed over, They're finding out that all this is for no reason, They're finding out about certain, side effects, right? And, they're seeing how things are escalating, and not getting worse. They're seeing how, they're slipping on their words, right? When they're coming out and speaking about this. And, they're questioning things, man. There's so much information out there, concerning these things. People's questioning, stuff. right? So, what do you think that's going to lead to? That's going to lead to a rebellion, sedition amongst men, an uprising, you know. Let's get this in Job chapter 13, verse 4. It says, "But ye are all forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value." You see that? So, they are physicians of no value, right? Y'all see who this is? It's not over. But it says, should you listen? Hey, the psychological damage is already done, man. People are still walking around with masks. I see people walking around with masks on outside. Just walking. Nobody around you. You're not walking in the crowd. You're not walking side by side with somebody. And you got people still wearing masks. In their cars by yourself. I'm not doing all that, bro. That's too much. I'm not doing all that, man. That's too much. Of course, we do what we gotta do. Us in this faith. While we still in this society before all hell breaks loose. But and they bring out that other thing, man. Revelations, man. Hey, Lord willing, man. We endure that outward temptation. But it ain't a sin to wear a mask. But hey, I ain't wearing it if I don't have to. I ain't doing that. Shoot. And the fact that it seems like they questioning their own self. Like, what? This place is divided, man. Let me get that. This is Mark chapter 3 and verse. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong thing. Mark chapter 3 verse 25. It says, "And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rises up against himself, be divided, he cannot stand but hath an end." You see that? So, you got so many politicians too. Also, they bringing out data, on their own people. These Edomites, man, they bringing out data and information that people saying, and these certain doctors and stuff is bringing up, and they bringing that to light. And they at the place to where they can't really hide no more. So they pretty much they have to face reality. They have to face reality. They can't keep hiding stuff because it's evidence. Hey, I know people personally that have, that I know. I don't know them, but I've had people close to me tell me that people that they know that took the thing. Hey, they started having problems. There's a couple of people that I know that they know people that took the jab. And they started having complications. If there ain't something wrong, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You want to trust Esau so bad, your enemy. Well, hey, there you go. You're gonna have to suffer for it. I'm gonna get this in Sirach chapter 12. This is a classic too. Sirach chapter 12 and what is that, verse 10? This is Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness." So, hey, these people's wickedness is showing, Just like iron, man. Hey, it may look good, it may look precious at first, but eventually it's gonna rust, man. That's how these people are, man. That's how these Edomites are. The nation of Edom is, so-called white people. They're Edomites. That's their real nationality. Hey, like the scriptures say, in verse 11, it says, "Though he humble himself and go a crouching, yet take good heed of and beware of him, and thou should be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass." It says, "And thou shalt know that his rust have been not altogether wiped away." You see that? So, even though they tell you, hey, things is going back to normal, everything's all good now. Hey man, you know, and they acting like they ain't doing nothing. You still gotta beware of them, you know? You can't just ease off the brakes, man, with this man, because he'll tell you one thing, then he'll do another. So you gotta look at him like he's your enemy, because he is. You know? But I'm gonna close off. I'm gonna close out on it. And give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Karkadash, the honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect, and to the speckled bird Israelites who look like the heathen nations, to y'all say Shalom. I'm gonna say wow, blah blah blah.